What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the 242nd season. My name is Sean. This is where we are playing an entire Indiana Pacers season inside of 2K21's MyLeague, but the gimmick is that every quarter is only 60 seconds long. The Pacers had a huge game in the last game, beating Phoenix by 2. Score got pretty close there at the end. The Pacers scored 8 of their 18 total points in the first quarter. Kind of chugged a little bit, had some problems in the second half, turned the ball over immediately after halftime, and had a couple of bad defensive possessions in the fourth quarter. Got pretty close, got a little, started kind of sweated that one out a little bit, but walked away with a victory. Huge block by Victor Oladipo at the end of the game to put the Pacers only one game out of 500, 35 and 36, 56% on the team chemistry rating. I don't really know why I keep pointing that out, but I do. We're going to take a look at the playoff picture. We're in the 6th spot. We're a half game behind Milwaukee. We are 2 games behind Boston for that 4th spot, but I think 4 games back at Toronto is probably dreaming a little bit too much. I think we can get to the 4th spot, maybe. The problem is that we have a pretty tough schedule coming up with a 3-game road trip on the West Coast and some of the tougher teams that we have to play, specifically like the Nets, and again, you know, the 3 West Coast teams. So we're probably looking at a 5, 6, 7, maybe, hopefully not, but maybe an 8th seed in the playoffs. Who knows? Right now, we're going to look to get to 500. We have to make a quick trip down to Orlando to face the Magic and look to get to that 36 and 36 mark as we are in game number 72 of 82, and we are really starting to wind down now. Remember when it was like 21 and 10 and it was just magical and everything was going super well, and then it all crashed and burned, and now are the Pacers going to make the playoffs? I don't know. You'll have to stay tuned to find out. We'll stick with this starting 5. It's been working well. Holiday and McDermott both had points in the last game, so we'll let it run. We have Markelle Fultz on the other side, Aaron Gordon. This is a team that we should be able to beat and hopefully make sure that we are staying competitive with. So, without me saying anything more, enjoy the pregame, and we'll see you at the tip.
And it's a serious look this Indiana team had as they arrived at the arena earlier on. The skyline of Orlando is seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. Hello to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day. Glad to have you with us for this special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. And joining us now courtside, the man who won 3 consecutive NBA titles, the incomparable Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq, it is so great to be with you.
Kevin, it's great to be here. I just always wanted to tell you this. When I was playing, I just used to love when you used to say my name. So thank you for all the great times when you said my name.
That is
Appreciate you very much. This guy next to you, I used to hate playing against him. All he did was try to come down and double team on the trap.
With Greg?
Yeah, Greg, just always. But other than that, I love being here with you guys. You know what? Ernie and Kenny are so jealous of me right now.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. You look at Indiana. Right now, the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong. And, of course, there's the Magic, right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
And seeing where Indiana is, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers.
Okay, here we go. We can do this. We can pick up a victory. Let's make it 2 in a row. Well, we've lost a tip twice in a row now, for sure. Hopefully, another lost tip can still end in a victory for the Pacers.
Fultz is out there with
what we have going on.
And it's Isaac in at the 3 slot.
We've already burned a ton of the clock. Fultz kind of just held the ball, sliced and diced. All right, good start.
So
hey,
the Pacers will take it
thank
the
you.
other way. Last time they met was in Indiana.
They lost the last matchup against this team, really in part because of such
live by the 3, die by the 3. That was not a great shot. It was late, granted, but.
In terms of the shooting. Some nights,
okay, all right.
That way.
Stick with him, stick with him, stick with him, stick with him. There's a mismatch.
Missed from long range.
Yeah, that was not great.
Great touch.
I'm kind of surprised that whoever was the defender stuck so high on the situation there.
Isaac with the
flip.
Fast break. Here come the Magic. Isaac with the ball.
Nice. What a block.
Here's Gordon. No good on
okay.
the last second attempt.
All right.
There.
Rough first quarter. Maybe a little too focused with trying to get the victory coming out of the gate. Only down 2. We'll get the ball here. We can get things going in the right direction. That was a solid defensive stand, though. Whoever had that block, shout out to you. I would assume it was McGee.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game. That's been pretty close here so far.
He's been very good around the rim. Offensive rebounds and blocks have been super helpful.
Quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
All right, we're only down 2. Only down 2. They're going to bring in the second team, which is fine. We have McDermott out here. We have Jeremy Lamb. We have Miles Turner. The only reason Miles Turner, who was a starter in real life, is in the second team.
I'm at a loss for words. I hate that.
No, that's okay.
No. Okay, foul. All right. I'll take that. That's on Aaron Gordon. I have noticed that I'm trying to. What's that? Who was that? It was Oladipo again. Oh my goodness. I kind of just figured it was McGee because he's a defensive monster, but Oladipo's had a couple of great blocks in the last few games. Fantastic.
Kev, a sign of true greatness, making difficult things look effortless.
Go ahead and just throw it to Nance. For whatever reason, the
15 as an all-star, and now he's doing it as an analyst.
And so in the game for the Pacers.
There you go. That's a 2. That's what I want to see. Nice shot, McDermott.
Jeremy Lamb.
I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, the game doesn't count the time correctly. It's really weird. So just throwing it in as quickly as possible is the game plan there. They had him wide open. Wide open. What a block, Miles Turner. That's out of bounds. All right. That's fine.
Blocking shots, reading the shooter, and then timing it perfectly to send that
9
shot
seconds.
in reverse.
We should have 13-ish on the clock when we get the ball.
For Terrence Ross. Evan Fournier's checked in for Anthony, and it's Fulton for Carter Williams. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Nance.
Back up top, kind of a mismatch situation here. There is no time left.
You're not going to see that
Split the
very
defense.
often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face
what?
it, whiffs on that.
Wow, I can't believe that worked. Just split him. Fine, whatever. 3, 2, 1. Are you kidding me? Why was there no one there?
Make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up.
I guess I maybe had a little more time than I thought to get that shot off. I was kind of anticipating that it would take like an extra step, a little extra animation there, but that's okay. Not the strongest first half, but still 4-4. I'll work with that.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Steve Clifford. Steve, what's the focus going into the second half?
The big thing is they've got so much offense, and they have so many guys who come in and score. You got to play every possession defensively, and it's got to be every single possession.
Coach, thanks very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. And making his triumphant return to our set, the one-man broadcasting phenom, Shaquille.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you for the warm welcome. I just want to say, I can get used to sitting on the sidelines. Better get up here with you guys. It was pretty good.
How did they make room for you anyway?
No, it's a lot of room down there, a lot of snacks.
Potato chips?
Chips, popcorn, hot dogs. Wow. Papa John's Pizza.
Oh, wow.
It's awesome down there.
Dude, I bet there were some donuts down there, too.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of donuts?
Krispy Kreme.
Oh, wow. Man, but if your back is hurting, what do you put on it down there?
And I put on my new suit from JCPenney.
Oh, wow.
It was just awesome.
But you know, you sit in a chair a long time, your back gets tight. What do you put on it?
Oh, yeah, I put some icy hot on.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty good.
That's
Guess
good.
how I came to the game?
How?
I don't have a car deal, so I'm not going to name one.
but you need that insurance, don't you?
Oh, yeah. The great low rates you can get online.
No question.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And we're getting back to the action with the third quarter ahead in this Mother's Day broadcast of the NBA.
All right. Welcome back. Halftime was terrible.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Pacers.
Just sitting there, just waiting for it to end.
That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the
There we
road
go.
again.
I'll take the foul.
Oh, we've got a moment.
Take the foul. I like that play.
Gatorade all fueled up for the second half.
I've thrown a lot of passes in that area that get like picked off, so I'm kind of surprised to get it behind.
And Vucevic.
Is that Vucevic?
And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward.
So, that's all right. All right. Go ahead and skip this. There's Aaron Gordon.
That free throw missing.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
Do you think he's in the right situation now? I traded for him. Got him. Mainly because that other guy didn't want to play on my team. But.
And the second free throw.
Okay, that's fine.
Even
Split
with
it.
the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Here's Fournier.
So we're good. We're good. Slide through. Slide through. That's good defense. I like that, Oladipo. Couldn't come up with a loose ball. They really should have thrown to the wide open player. I'm supposed to be defending.
For 3. That
Oh,
shot,
whoa,
no good.
whoa.
And Indiana will come the other way.
Whoa. Slow.
Here's Brogdon.
There you go,
And that
Brogdon.
one is hammered home.
There we go.
Brogdon with the throwdown, he was not going to be denied there.
That was a nice play. Able to get around the defender pretty easily, so
And this
that
will
helps.
be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah,
We're in a great position. Again, I want to get it. I want to close it out from the line.
Fultz
Which is
against
kind of
Brogdon.
where I was trying to get to last time. And I just I
Fultz,
couldn't.
the pass to Vucevic. Shoots over McGee, and he got
Okay.
that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
There we go.
3/4 of play,
7-4.
post-game here. It's the Pacers.
That's what you
up
like
3.
to see. Not a
And
great game
fourth
by any
quarter
stretch of the
basketball
imagination by
coming
either
your way
team.
on 2K
But that's
Sports
okay.
right after this.
Sometimes, a win is a win. Scoreless third quarter for the Orlando Magic.
And it's
We
time
got
to bring
3
up the
points.
State Farm
Thumbs up.
assist of the game.
That is hard to argue.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, wow.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man.
I would say that
Not
was
something that
more
the majority of big guys
more
possess.
Oladipo than the pass, but that's okay. Maybe the other assist that I had where I threw it to McGee. Unless that one went for the
Well,
foul.
what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth
And we
quarter.
do,
Sure to
unfortunately,
bring more pressure
give
back
them first
basketball.
possession.
And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. McDermott is
For
out
some
there
reason,
with Larry
they put in
Nance.
the...
Then Jeremy
Oh,
Lamb,
my goodness.
And there's Miles Turner, and it's Holiday in at point guard.
Hold on, hold on,
McDermott
hold
kicks to
on,
Lamb.
hold on. That's all right. 10, 9.
Clock at 6. Outside Holiday.
That was...
And the 3 off target.
That was a very bad shot on
Here's
my part.
Vucevic.
I
Will
sucked
bring
down
up
a lot of
for
clock,
Orlando.
which was fine,
They
but
trail by
also at
3.
the same time.
Isaac.
Okay. Give up an offensive rebound there.
17
Nice
seconds
slide
left in
into
the
the
fourth
lane,
quarter of this
Turner.
one.
There we
And it's
go.
sent
What a
back by
block.
Turner.
They're still only down 3.
Intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and
Thought
again.
I might be able to
not in the penalty yet.
slide through the defense. Last Turner came up huge there with that block.
Exactly. I mean,
Oh
you gotta
my
stop the
goodness,
clock any way
thank you.
possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
A tremendous
That definitely,
one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Definitely an ugly game. It's going to be like maybe 9-4. And I'm saying, I mean, it's a...
Rogged in the pass to Holiday. And McGee kicks to Holiday.
They just give up?
And so they foul intentionally.
All right. Just ran a ton of time off the clock. All right, I'm good with that.
So long. They don't have
Great.
that
It's
much
fine.
time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
I could make it miss. Well, they saw the timeout. Never mind. I need to just make both free throws. I don't know why I even thought. Yeah, intentionally miss a free throw. No, I'm good.
So the
There you
first
go.
one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
You know, he's a big guard who really uses his size well. Brogdon is capable of playing either of the guard spots. He's old school in that way, just a guard who happens to be very versatile.
And so both
Slightly early, 91% on the free throw. Thumbs up. There's a big old thumbs up from me. 5-point lead. And we'll get to 36 and 36 on the season before a week of West Coast teams, including the Houston Rockets and the Los Angeles Lakers. So. Again, that feels like the next week, especially that road trip, kind of just feels like next week I just want to go 2-2. I want to pick up a couple of victories, maybe against teams we should beat, maybe like a, not that we should beat the Rockets necessarily, but like maybe a victory against the Rockets at home, maybe against like, I think it's Sacramento is one of the teams we have to play. But losing to the Clippers and the Lakers, not that big of a deal. Forgot that there was a timeout there.
New Balance player of the game, Miles Turner.
Miles Turner, all right. All right.
In the
no
paint,
points, no field goals. Had a couple of blocks, I
footwork,
guess. I don't know what's going on
that
there.
soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance
Ooh.
for the big fella.
Scoreless second half for the Orlando Magic, leads to a 5-point victory for the Pacers. 5-0 in half number 2. That was all we needed. We'll move on to 36 and 36. That was a big game because if you remember at the beginning, they showed the playoff standings. We were 1 game ahead of the Magic. That could flip us into the 7th spot with even records. I don't know exactly what the win-loss, what the head-to-head would be, but and now it doesn't matter because we got that victory. So there you go. Big week coming up next week, though. As we start the big West Coast team situation. Go ahead and simulate through that date. And we will see the Rockets at home before the Kings, the Lakers, and the Clippers flip those last 2. And then we're, very home stretch situation here. We're down to the final 10 games. So if you like that kind of content, stick on around. We'll see Houston back in Indiana in the next video. Scroll down, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell so you're notified when I post new videos. If you want to catch all the craziness live, you can head on over to twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex for all the fun and games over there. We'll see you next time. Go Pacers.